What is up, guys? Wallow J here. I'm here with my co-host Miguelino. I'm sorry I blew out some ears today. I'm super pumped. We're getting close to PGF season 5. Anyway, joining us our co-host Miguelino. Miguelino, say what's popping, yo.
What's popping, yo?
Oh, damn. He got that low
Dude,
energy.
look, dude. No, I had to balance it because normally you tell me to contain myself with the intro,
Yeah.
but you did not contain yourself. So I'm mad. My bad, y'all. I had to maintain
You know what?
balance this week.
I tried, but you know what? We're less than a month away, bro. Our other co-host, Egg said, "What's up?"
Yeah. What's up?
I don't know what that means. I don't speak
It's
your
for the
native
St.
language,
Olaf,
but
brother. Yeah. St. Olaf. My boy.
I don't know what that is, bro.
They kicked the crap out
Man,
of
that's that
Hamlin.
gated. Dude, that's that gated community talk, man. I don't know how they talk over there.
You know what? Whatever. I don't do the college football shit. So moving on. Our guest, Carson, the stashed thickpen.
What's up, everybody? It's the stash here, bringing you submissions in a flash. Let's go. 1 month out.
Who wants a mustache
That's
ride?
right. Mickey, you okay?
Flexing up with him, man. Carson got me hyped up on this Sunday, man. My bad. I felt like I had that dog in me hearing Carson talk this now. My bad.
The brunch edition's always fun.
So announced by Keelan the other day, I didn't even realize it till he mentioned it, but Halloween falls during the PGF season 5. And listen, I love theatrics. You know, I'm a pro wrestling type of guy. And when I saw that message, I'm like, oh, Carson's definitely gonna shine on this. Because I know Carson's been working on his shit. Look at him. He's got a mustache ready. He's got t-shirts coming.
Oh, dude, I've been watching.
I immediately typed, Carson, you got this, bro. This is all you.
Well, you helped me with the design of the t-shirt. Those things look amazing, man. I can't thank you enough.
Listen,
those look so good.
That was just me fucking around within like 5 minutes. And I'm like, here, that's something you can use. You know, so now
I'll
you get
run
your
with
people. Yeah, now you got your people, coming out with your shirts and shit and supporting. So let me ask you this. How do you feel, man? We're less than a month away.
Man, I feel great. Coming off a little bit of a COVID break for this last week, so I'm finally feeling great again. Got back to training yesterday, and then it's right back off to the races 2-3 times a day for the next month, getting ready to put on a show for everybody.
Are you feeling yoked? I mean, I know you do a lot of lifting.
A little bit. I've cut down a little bit on like the processed stuff, cut down on my Mountain Dews and my Doritos and stuff like that. So now I'm coming in a little leaner, a little bit more mean. That way I'm a little bit more focused for when I hit the mats.
Sure.
Egg focuses a lot on people's physiques.
I don't want to say nothing, but yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, it's like Egg's like running a pro wrestling promotion like back in the 80s where all the guys needed to be buff to be on TV.
Right.
That's what Eggs wants. He wants everybody to be jacked.
All right.
He wants
everybody
to be
Hulk
Don't listen
Hogan,
to
these a-holes up
Macho Man.
The
Ultimate Warrior.
I actually pay attention to you. And I know that last season you're saying you're like, hey, I'm gonna cut down. I'm gonna be like, really big for this weight class, and now you're a little concerned, like, hey, it's a bigger weight class. So the question is, obviously, you've been bulking for this, I think, right? This is what you said last time. You've been lifting heavy.
Yeah. We were lifting really heavy at the beginning of this year. I probably put on like a good 10, 15 pounds on top of everything. So I was like 190, 195 in the summer. And then now we're right about 185-ish. So we're looking good. I'm looking lean, mean, and I'm ready to fight.
But the point is, Carson's smart. He's an athlete, and so he realized it's a higher weight class. He's gonna put on some pounds, some muscles, if you will.
Just a couple.
Somebody missed us. What? That's crazy.
Whoa! What up, Alex?
I like Alex. He's been here for a few times. Saying hey. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a dog. Let's see. Yeah, question, Carson. So, moving up in weight, how does it feel training with that, right? Like you're training with extra weight. Now, most people train to go to a lesser weight, but you're doing the opposite. How's it been for you?
It feels pretty great, honestly. I've been working a lot of just like what I want my game to look like in the future. So it's a lot of top heavy stuff, a lot of pressure passing, a lot of stuff that Sean's really been putting out there, like his body locks and his smash passing system. So I've been working that a lot, and I've been telling everyone in the gym it's been the year of the squish and strangle. So I'm just trying to squish everyone to the mat and then strangle their lights out. But the leg locks are still there. That's the bazooka that I have in my back pocket, so I can pull that out, let that thing go at any time.
Does that concern you though? I mean,
swing.
No, I like it. That's your sword that's always ready. But you're referencing Sean. Obviously, Elijah Carlton's out there, who trains under Sean. Any plans for him?
He's talking about Sean Williams, not Sean.
Yeah. My Sean. Gates also done some amazing things. My Sean Williams. Yeah.
My bad. Good point. I thought you. Well played.
Hold on. Alex has got a question for me. It says honorary Uso now. You patch, brother? Okay, hold on.
You're gonna do wrestling stuff.
I didn't do it too high. Hold on, we got another guest coming in.
Oh shit!
Grappler. Look at this, man. This brunch edition special episode just got better.
Poppin'.
What? Go ahead, Egg. You were gonna say something.
No, I'm saying it's like we're popping. Isaac, what's going on, bro?
Oh, I'm here. Wallow called me and told me y'all needed somebody to step in and jump in. So
we wanted people, because
we needed some southern twang in the chat today.
That's right.
Southern twang. Is that what I bring?
I
didn't even know I had
Stackhouse special.
And also the
special, big dog.
No, seriously, Isaac. I mean, you've been a part of so much of the the enlargement of the production, going everywhere, the qualifiers, all that stuff. I mean, you've been everywhere, man, as they say. So, who are you looking for? Who are you looking forward to seeing in the PGF?
Oh man, this whole
besides
season,
Carson, who's with us right now.
I mean, of course we have.
Obviously Carson.
Yeah, obviously, Sir Stash over there. But I would say the whole season, each season is coming because I came in and became involved with the PGF through Steven in season 2. So that was my first experience of it. So then I went back and saw what season 1 looked like. And then every single season, there's always been people that were like, ooh, this guy or that guy. This one, every single person we've picked up, it's oh man, I'd like to watch them grapple against anybody, let alone another room full of people that they're grappling against. With that being said, when we were up there at ADCC in Chicago, I saw some stuff out of Cameron Hurd that was pretty phenomenal. So I was, and just by phenomenal, I just mean just the just his presence in a match and how aggressive he is and how that if that's the way that the matches are gonna look with him through the season, I'm just excited to watch him go through that. But everybody has a highlight reel out there that's coming into this. I think I said it during my season, but I think that this has happened every season that people have been in, is that you kind of look at the list and you're like, man, I don't know necessarily who the dunk is, who's supposed to get dunked on, because they're all capable of dunking.
That's the thing. We were talking about that. I want to say maybe a week ago. I mean, it was not on the podcast. We normally stay after the podcast and we do another podcast where we talk we really want to talk.
That should be behind the paywall.
It probably should, to be honest with you. But that was a topic of conversation. And it was who are the dunks this year? It's there's nobody. There's no easy layups anymore.
Yeah.
It's no offense to our boy Kiahi, but, season 1, you put a lot.
Mike Johnson, man. Mike Johnson.
Okay, well, listen, Kiahi did beat Mike Johnson, so
he did. So there you go. This is one win.
There are no Mike Johnsons this year. It's you would see Mike come in and you see him against Matt Elkins. You're like, fuck, I got Matt Elkins all day.
Yeah.
Now it's you see maybe the blue belt, which is the lowest ranked belt that we have now this season, and you're like, they might be able to pull this shit off. I've seen them do it.
I mean,
you know,
case in point, the man in the bottom right of the screen, Carson
the
Thickman,
stash.
The stash. I'm not betting against you, my man. I mean, it's just you have that quick twitch muscle, and you're all about going right after it. You're very aggressive. I am not, even when you should not win. As a betting man, I'm not doing that unless I have to.
Well, I appreciate that. That. Hopefully, I can steal a few big time wins this year or this season, and keep impressing everyone with how I'm growing as a grappler.
I mean, that said, I mean, what Isaac said about like Cam Hurd and Anakin, holy crap! I mean, we've seen that in multiple PGF qualifiers before. Guys that came out, these Ronins that we have like walking the earth that just like come in and wreck stuff. Those guys are going to make their presence felt. The Subhounds with Anakin, Cam Hurd out of Nova. Oh, good Lord, it's gonna be great.
What's your thoughts on Fedor?
Fedor?
From HQ.
LA.
LA.
Qualifier.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were just talking about him.
No. Pardon me.
Don't let him up, Mickey. Don't let him up.
No. So like that. No, there was a post the other day about like the best people that never were in the UFC that like should have been, and they said Fedor, and so I was like thinking about that Fedor versus our Fedor.
Oh yeah, different Fedor.
Yeah, exactly. Our Fedor. So, and while I'll point this out, like he didn't seem really pumped, but that just seems like his style. He just seems like the friggin' like. I mean,
if he dies, he dies.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like insanely more skilled Noah.
Okay.
Like Noah, right? Like Noah doesn't breathe through his mouth. He just breathes through his nose, and like he's like Michael Myers. He's like ready for Halloween.
I got him to smile. I got Noah to smile. Sorry, off topic.
Oh.
Oh, did you tell him a joke or something?
No, he smiled on the stream at my like final speech. Like I was talking about him, and he cracked a smile on stream.
Okay,
that's like my. Anyway, sorry. Continue about Fedor.
I was like, God damn it! I had an impact. I made a smile.
What were you saying about Fedor?
Well, the point is, kind of like
he doesn't show emotion, so you don't know if he wants to be there or not.
And so
it was kind of hard to take in.
Indeed. So like seeing him from all the 10PQ stuff, he's a beast. And he before this last qualifier, I would have like picked him maybe number 2 or number 1, honestly. Because like, but then the wrestling that happened, and he didn't seem as excited or as motivated as he should have. Pardon me, as a fan, I don't know. So, I mean, I would say this. I think Fedor is a solid pick for the top 8 for the for the finale.
So you don't see him winning,
but I'm not sure. Not clear cut. Not clear. I mean, Elijah. I mean, you. All right. No one other than, no one.
Remember, there's stiff competition now.
I know, but hey, until you beat Elijah on the PGF stage, I'm not betting against him. No way, no how. Period.
Ride or die.
That has been my motto since season 1.
And that's smart. I mean, Hunter Colvin with his amazing, freaking diving Kimura to RNC, that him and Jake Elgins for a hot second. Jake passes Elijah's guard for a hot second. That's it. That's the only people we've seen pass Elijah's guard. I mean, I've seen high level competitive black belts pass his guard a couple of times. That's it.
Let's do this.
So Carson, how do you beat these allegations?
I was fixing to ask. Carson,
That's a great question.
plan to beat Elijah?
That's a great question. I'm gonna play the legs with him a little bit, see how that goes. I recently had a match with Ryan Aiken a few months back, so it was a nice confidence booster. These guys don't feel as the superhumans that like you kind of look at them as a lower rank from the outside. You're like, man, these guys are untouchable. And of course, Ryan ankle locked me within like I think 45 seconds, but it was one of my mistakes. So I went back, watched that, and I think it really gave me a lot of confidence that I think I can hang with these guys and maybe do some things in the leg exchanges, like taking the back. I've been doing a lot of wedging back takes, stuff like that, to counter leg locks. I've watched a lot of his jabroni spin stuff, his false reap kind of entries as well. And I think that I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to do those things that I think will counter what he's doing. Will it work? Who knows? But I'm going to give it my best. And eventually it was kind of funny. This was what I told my teammate. I was like, Ryan could probably do that to me every day for the next 8 years. But guess what? When that 9th year rolls around, one time I'm going to stop it. No one can do the same thing to me every day for the next 10 years. And that's just kind of how my mindset is right now, where it's just, I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to get more mat time, more experience, and I'm going to catch these guys. And it's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
Man, I need Carson to smash some beers. Yeah, I need Carson to smash some beers for me, dude. Like, I'm getting hype off of this. This is how I needed to start my Monday morning, Carson. This is more powerful than a cup of coffee.
I love the show. I love the show part of it. I mean, that's like my favorite part. I mean, a guy talking a little shit between friends. We do that off air anyway.
Oh yeah.
So what if we're doing it now on air? That's to me that's probably what's going to put this season over, is the guys and their personalities. And like we're talking about Fedor, and you say well, I said it. He didn't show emotion, but you look at a guy like Cody Fritz. Fuck, he was pumped to be there. What are you all talking about?
The Moose.
That Spanish fly, the Spanish. I call it the Spanish fly.
I was like, "What's a Spanish fly?"
The fly trap.
What?
There's so many layers.
Well, I was trying to let you hook up with the ladies here.
I would Bill Cosby on y'all. What the fuck?
I'm old enough that I know what the Spanish fly is, my man. That's not cool anymore.
Well, I mean, technically they're in Cali, so you could call it the Spanish fly.
We call it
the fly trap. What did you? I mean, he was after that. He was just so pumped to be there, and I'm like, yeah, this is the type of guy we want. We want the guy that's going to get up after he won big and show some emotion. I mean, he probably didn't say anything because we didn't give him a mic, but give somebody a mic at that moment, they're going to say something.
Well, the point is he lost, to Fedor, and then he had a big win and another big win. And again, he, as you said, he had emotions like, hey, I'm all about this. This is where it's at. I'm like, holy crap. I'm here. I'm real. I'm a contender. And the Moose, man, the Moose is now a contender. Moose is now one of our competitors in the PGF. Yes, sir.
Look, Alex knows what I'm talking about. Spanish fly and Funky Cole Medina. Shit that would get us canceled today. I don't think you could write. You can't write Funky Cole Medina today.
I got the cassette still.
What? You got a cassette player?
I mean, I don't know if I have a cassette player. Actually, yes, I do. I still got a Walkman. But
not only does he have a cassette player, he has a Walkman.
He's got an 8-track.
He's like,
an 8-track with headphones.
Well, because it's a battery operated radio, which is good in hurricanes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So look at you. Look at you was coming with the dad knowledge,
Brainiac. It says 20-pound brain.
Is that doomsday prepared guy? We need a ham radio.
That checks out.
Hey, listen. As far as season 5 and the production side, what improvements have you seen for this season?
I mean, everything's gonna be better. I mean, we've got more team, we've got more experience, we've got new tricks. Keelan's been working on all kinds of new things that we're doing. We've got the venue set up in a new cool way. Like, there's all kinds of cool stuff going on. So, like,
yo, Isaac, can you confirm a rumor for me that I heard?
What?
God damn it, bro! He was explaining something.
I mean, it was like mid
Yeah,
conversation.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it true? Is it true that we're gonna have the one and only Evan Stapler for the halftime show this year? Or
I can't
on the
confirm
mic
nor deny that. I have no idea. That sounds like an incredible idea.
Oh man, I would love to hear some new PGF stuff from him.
I mean, yeah.
How many times he tapped?
If we if we can have him, look, if he gets out there and performs that live, I guarantee you, Bobby, both of them will be out there crowd surfing. Out there in his gator boots.
You're giving a lot of credit to the crowd, man. I mean, I've crowd surfed too, but I mean, I was a lot smaller than.
Bro, listen, we're gonna have to put a little somebody lighter to to crowd surf.
I mean, the physics are involved, my man. Physics are involved. I mean,
that's the gator boots. It's the gator boots.
Steven, don't kick my ass in the open mat again.
I was saying, Egghead said it, Steven. Egghead said it. I didn't say it. Oh wait, I pointed it.
Oh my gosh, you hurt me again.
Yeah. Look forward to it. Have fun.
Yeah, I videotaped it last year. That was great. He was just like a Superman on egg.
See here, and this is where our content production could go like to a whole different thing. Is that that's where we need to clip this. Take that clip that you have, Wallow, put them all together, put them in a reel, tag Steven as a collaborator, and then we'll have a really good time on the PGF week.
Well, listen, you know how to do all that stuff, so I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I've already, the AI's already done it. I said it out loud. The simulation will handle it.
Bro, AI has been great for my designing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I can't draw for shit. I just tell AI, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And then I just start tweaking and tweaking and tweaking until I get what I need.
Wallow knows how to talk AI.
Every artist is in the comments just going,
that's not real.
That's not real. Like, I know, I'm a terrible artist.
Bro, like I took a picture of this girl and shoulders up. And then I just started messing with the AI. And I gave her like a full body. Granted, you could tell it was not her body because, she was skinny like on her neck. And then she had like this big old booty that the AI gave her. I said, give this girl a Puerto Rican body. And all of a sudden it's like, wham! I'm like, yeah, that's perfect.
God, Wallow.
AI was like, I got you.
Don't worry, dog. It's like, we're on the internet. We'll be right back.
Yeah, AI was like, I know what you mean, dog. I got you.
So maybe going back to the season.
Here's Egg trying to reel us back in.
Yeah. My reel back in was I wanted to ask Carson, like, who are you looking forward to the most, like, competing against? Is it like
exactly?
Like, who are you looking forward to getting to throw it out there and put it on the line with?
I mean, it's probably going to be the big name guys, like Elijah, Fedor. Kamoy's going to be in the season, right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, those three, obviously, just because it's a great test.
Shoulders, my man. Guard your shoulders.
Yeah. Just tell him not the right one. He can take the left one home. The right one, I still got to, still a little iffy on that one. I want to be able to throw with my kid someday. But yeah, those three guys for sure, because especially leading into Nogi Worlds in December, I want to get as many high-level matches as I can. So that way when I'm facing blue belts in that tournament, it's just going to be a breeze. So that's kind of the idea. And plus it's a good way to see where I stand. It's a good future telling piece of film. Because like I said, even if they get me today, who cares? Can you get me tomorrow? So hopefully they get me now, and then in the future when something huge is on the line, like an ADCC title or ADCC trials, or maybe like a Nogi Worlds situation, or when some big money's on the line in one of these random sub-only shows, like that's when I get them and I get them back. But right now it's just all about just having fun, seeing where I stand with some of these big name guys.
Right on. I mentioned, I think it was last week, or was it 2 weeks ago when we had Cam on. I'm thinking like within the next 3 to 5 years, guys that are, not Gordon Ryan are going to be making some money
Oh
in
yeah.
tournaments because the way that is going, So are you looking to do that too? You're wanting
Oh
to do
yeah.
the pro athlete life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the reason why I quit my restaurant job. I pretty much just am at the gym. I train 2, 3, 4 times a day, coach the kids class, do like intro classes for like the newbies that come in, our new enthusiasts. And but yeah, and then just trying to pick up money where I can, just so that way I can just stay on the mats as long as possible.
Right on.
Nice.
Living the life.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Luckily I have a great girlfriend who supports my poor career decisions right now.
Hold on.
Talk to me about 8 years.
All right. So is she 37, 38?
No, she's actually younger than I am. She's still in she's going to get her doctorate so she can do some like Botox stuff. She's a nurse right now. She owns her own hydration business. So if you guys see me plugging High Alice Hydration,
I've seen that. Yes.
They hooked me up with an IV last night, her and her partner. So yeah, I'm living the dream. I can't complain at all. She's making all the money right now. I'm
Carson and Kevin Sherrill, man,
having a good time.
They got the.
Why Miggy's clapping? Because Miggy did that for like the last 10 years. Miggy just got a job. He was a dependent.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, the life, Carson. I applaud you, my man. You're doing it right. Not many people get to live this lifestyle, Carson, but you got to live it, my man.
I know. Like I come home to 2 dogs. The apartment's clean. All I got to do is just make some food for me and her, and then we're good to go.
That's it. Big
Oh, that is the life.
Got that dog in him. Got that dog.
Man,
I get so disappointed.
I'm so jealous. I'm not disappointed. I'm so jealous.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Mom over here, man. I mean, I work full time and then I come home and do the groceries.
Egg's got like 15 kids, bro.
And cook the food.
That child support money is just gone. Like as soon as he gets paid, he's like in the negative.
No. I stayed married for that purpose. Oh shit! Don't know that.
It's like I still want to have at least $50 in my wallet. Let me stay married.
Yeah, man. I'm able to afford a Little Caesars pizza.
It's like let me be unhappy, but I still got $50 in my
to
wallet.
the positive note. Like my boy kicked ass yesterday. Saying all off. Yeah. They kicked ass, and he did too. So there you go.
Let's go.
Are we done talking football? Are we done talking football?
Well, you're calling on me, so now like, oh, you don't understand football, so okay, good. All right, so back to PGF.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Isaac, let's do this. Let's take Elijah out of the equation first.
Okay.
Out of the season. Let's
theoretically he doesn't exist.
Theoretically, yes.
Theoretically.
So, who is your top pick with him out of the?
Without Elijah in the case, that's difficult. I'm sitting here. I'm racking through
because there's like 5 or 6 guys, and you'd be like,
that's what I'm saying. It could be anybody's game when you take Elijah out of it, and when you take Elijah's track record in specifically the PGF out too. Because like that's the thing is like you could look at Elijah as an athlete out there across the board in other competitions, other things. He's won, he's lost, he's been a competitor. In the PGF, he's been predominantly dominant. So like what does that translate to? Like how does that what does that translate to from going into the PGF is that there's 5, 6, 7 guys that have all been dominant out there on the scene, but can they deal with what the PGF is? And I'm fascinated with that part of where this is headed of like who comes out on top, because like it's probably not going to be the athletic one you think, or even the skilled one you think. It's going to be who can put it all together and keep their shit together. Like, it's a gauntlet.
So it's not so much, winning the season. It's like, are you going to last the season?
Right.
Is your body going to hold up?
Are you going to be able to show up for the final match on the final day, on the final, can you make it to the finale? Cool, you can win some matches, you can score some points, but are you going to be alive to actually compete at the end? Because we've seen guys drop out just because of injuries. We've seen guys drop out for other reasons. You see what I'm saying?
You're being nice to Black Belt. You're being nice to Black Belt.
You mean feelings got hurt because they got tapped by a lower ranked belt and they decided not to come back?
All of it. Those have all happened. But when we're talking about the finale or who wins, we've seen guys that haven't even made it to the final tournament that deserve to be in the final tournament because they couldn't make it. Or you see guys that you can't tell whether or not they're falling off at the beginning of the week or not, but by the middle of the week you're like, oh, they're hammered and they're just going to keep getting hammered into the ground. So it never happens to the people you think.
I think the best, thing that I could, what's the word that I'm looking for? What you're saying basically happened season 3.
Yeah.
Because nobody was expecting David Evers to win it.
Season 3 was awesome.
But he lasted the longest and he was able to, like you said, put it all together.
And some of our toughest guys and most experienced guys and whatnot were some of the ones that wavered. And it's nothing personal. It's nothing. It's just that's the game. The game of the PGF, if you come in and your thought is, I'm going to be number 1 and I'm going to win, cool. But how are you going to do it?
Yeah, season 3, Gio and Dane Lee both not making the finale. Originally, that was insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Those are guys that had multiple wins in ADCC, challenges, and then I knew that both of them would not make it. Obviously, Gio made it because Elijah had to go out because of injury, but originally both of them would not have made it. I would have thought I would have bet $1,000. Easily that would not have happened.
Yeah,
he means he would have lost $1,000.
I would have. Here's the thing. I'm risk averse because I'm a dad, so I got multiple kids, including one in college. So I'll take bets lightly. What?
15 kids.
Did the number go up since last time?
I got 3 kids there. Wallow. I got 1 in college, 2 in middle school. But the point is,
and the 12 others you got to pay for, yeah.
Yes, I got Matthew Boyles out there. I know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right. Anyways, it's insanity that would happen that way. But I'm just gonna say this right now, and I want you can clip this. I'm ready for the clip. So Matt Elkins will win the PGF.
Okay.
Matt Elkins will win the PGF this season.
I can get behind that.
I've said it. I'm behind it. Brandon McCatherine, BMAC, has said that he's 5 times grappler we saw from season 2. He is a new 10th Planet black belt. He is the head of, Tempe Birmingham, BHAM. I've always been a believer in him, whether, when I called him the Main, which was a great nickname, then he cut his hair, which is crap, but it's okay. But the point is, Matt Elkins is a lifetime grappler and now a serious, vocational. It's his life. He's a submission grappler now. Matt Elkins will win the PGF.
I take offense to that.
I
take offense to that because of the fact that we have Carson here, and you're not
Carson. Hey, brother.
The less pressure I have on myself, cool. I'm here.
Carson, so here's the thing, man. You're still blue belt, right?
Yeah.
Well, blue belts are people too.
Rob. Clip this. Yep. Hold on. Clip this. Carson's
clip
gonna
this. How do
win
you beat
it.
those allegations? Yeah,
Carson's gonna win it. And then
I'll say
next
those
week when we have
allegations.
somebody else, I'll say they'll win it.
So Carson, you're a fan favorite. You're one of our favorites, no question about it. I mean, you're a ride or die. You know, you're going to get. Thank you for the mustache rides. Yes, obviously. Carson is
I don't
going
want a mustache ride.
You know, Miggy wants it. Miggy wants it. He said it. He said he wants a mustache ride. But I mean, Carson. The point is, I want to watch every match that you have. Like no kidding. I'm not 1.5ing that shit. I'm watching it. I want to watch every piece of the PGF that you're part of. I want to watch that because you're exciting. Because you put it out there. You put everything on the line, and I love that about you. It's much about like Isaac was the same way. Every time both of you get on the mat, I have almost like trembles. I'm excited to see what you do.
It's not a hard one. We're good.
I was gonna say I call that anxiety, but
all right, fine, fair enough. I'm excited every time you guys are out there. You are the Spartans. You're going to come back on your shield, or you come back with it. It's how it is. You ride or die. I'm excited to see you guys roll every time. Period.
I appreciate that. I think it's just the way I look at things. I'm very, very grateful for the kind of team that I fell into at Henslow Gracie Nashville. I'm very lucky that I have a world-renowned coach in Sean Williams, and I have an amazing group of training partners who we're all young. You know, our main competitors are blue and purple belts right now, so we're young. And I really take pride in the fact of being a foundation for something for the future. You know, I like to tell everyone all the time that I have the crystal ball, I have the vision, and it's going to come true. So whether it's next year, maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's during the PGF season, maybe it's 10 years down the road, it's going to come true, and we're all going to be world champions. And you guys will all be speaking about Sean Williams and the Henslow Gracie Nashville team as a whole, not just me, because it's a lot more than me. You know, we got people who have 9-to-5s, they got kids, they got businesses they're running, they're constantly giving their bodies up to guys like me and my other fellow competitors each and every day just to help us reach a goal. So, and I don't take that lightly, and I really want to represent myself, my school, my coach, and my teammates to the best of my abilities. And the only way to do that is by giving it everything I have on the mat.
Carson, just want to tell you, for fantasy, you're going to be my franchise quarterback, big dog. Again,
Let's go.
Interview, man.
Let's go.
I'm telling you, dude. I found my franchise quarterback.
Listen,
dude, I can give a hell of a locker room speech. That's for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you guys know the new way that the draft is going to work. Isaac, have you seen how it's going to work?
No, I have no idea, and I don't do fantasy sports in any way. Like I've never really done it, and so I don't even understand it at that level. And so when we start talking, I love it. I love that the fans love it, and I love that it like gets the interaction. I just don't understand it.
I mean, if there's only a blog post that could like explain it to you. If there was only like,
okay, if there's
some blog out there
all right, guys, my bad. Okay, all right.
I mean, we have a brand new website and everything.
The website looks amazing, by the way, guys.
Hey,
John Wallow.
Hey, thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hey, listen, you guys helped me out. Like when I needed help, I was calling Miggy.
Yeah, and you did all the work.
X helping me out with the stats, man. We're trying to do it right. We're trying to bring something that the guys can also feel proud of. It's like, hey, I'm on this page. I'm an alum. I'm a vet. Here's me. I'm 5'10", but still, I'm here.
That was a generous number.
or I'm 1'11", but I'm here. You know what I mean? Sorry, Kiahi. I love you, brother.
Hey, Mike Johnson. So there you go.
Hey, there's an NFT of my dead body. So
I think I own it. It's okay.
Hey, Carson, have you seen how the new draft is going to work?
I read a little bit, but it doesn't matter to me. Just put me on a team. Tell me who I'm
Just put
fighting.
me in, coach. I'm ready to go.
Exactly. Exactly. Just I'm ready to go. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, Carson. It matters because it matters how you get paid, brother. I mean, it kind of matters a little bit on
Hey, yeah, man, you can treat the girls to a 4x4 from Wendy's.
It's funny because
they're still doing the 4x. Wait, I thought the 4x4 was Arby's.
I honestly,
I swear 5x5.
Biggie would know for sure.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Don't ask me.
Carson, the point is, it's an auction draft, and they get $2,500, and they get to assemble their team of 4. Team of 5. Apologies.
So I guess the thing is now with the draft, there's like strategy, because you're not necessarily going to be going for the first guy that you really want. You may try to get somebody else to overspend for that person.
Yes, sir.
So you could get the guy that you really want for either cheaper or, for the money that you already had in mind.
And that was just based off of the quick Google I did of auction draft strategies. Like, your goal should be to get somebody that you don't want, but other people, overpay for early. So who knows if you don't want Elijah, so maybe like post him out there first, and somebody like pays $2,000 for that, for Elijah, which I mean, I'll tell you right now, he's gonna give you like submissions every day. So I don't know, $2,000 is too much, but I mean, but then he always have that manager only has $500 back, for the rest of the team. So that's dangerous. I don't know.
Hey, I'll be the bargain pick. That's fine with me. I'm going to get you the most value for your buck. You can give me $1. I'm going to go out there and get some submissions for you. That's fine.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's what's up. Listen, this is the type of attitude that most people need to have coming in, because not only you might get a little money with the draft, but there's also the super chats. That's the way to make money. now you got merch, bro. Like you should start advertising your merch. You'd be like, yo, I got this big tournament, and y'all can help me out by buying some of my shit.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it loaded right now. I was actually doing that before I hopped on the call. So as soon as this ends, we'll probably have it up and running, and I'll start blasting it out to everybody.
I'm buying a shirt for sure.
Let's go.
Me too. No question. But it's like, obviously you get merch, you got your draft rankings. So like, it's an auction draft. So however much they pay for you, to secure you on their team, that's what you get. But also the match of the night, that gets $100 for each of the competitors there. Plus, super chats, anyone else there that says like, Carson really killed it right there. I want to give the stash some money that goes to your pocket. Minus 30% or so, whatever YouTube takes.
I need it because these grocery bills are getting big the bigger I get.
That's why you got to be like, no, I'm a #1 draft pick. I'm going to come in here and beat Elijah Carlton in legs. That's how you got to come in here and tell them I'm draft #1, draft #2. Get paid, my friend.
I mean, I like it, but I love you, Carson, but
See, Egg's not going to make it happen.
We'll see.
Let me ask you this: would that be your strategy? Would that be your strategy coming in, Isaac? If you were in the season,
hey, hold on. What draft pick number was I? Egghead?
I think like 3 or 4.
Yeah, mute yourself, bro. I was like, mute yourself.
I believe third round.
Yeah, third round draft pick, sir.
Weatherhead wanted chaos energy, and Isaac was chaos energy.
I guess, or he liked my the ape shaka that I had. That helped me out a little bit. NFTs for the win.
That chaos energy cost a little saltiness, but we'll leave that alone.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to do something up with the draft pick, do something crazy. You said you can just say whatever you want. You got the mic in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like once Steven puts the mic in your mouth, it's like that's opportunity.
Just don't grab it. Just don't
Time to
grab it.
shine.
Oh
He
yeah.
might fight you.
He
Yeah.
might. He might
Bobby
Be
does
careful.
not share the mic.
Oh, don't grab my mic.
He'll
Yeah.
bestow the mic upon you, but he will not share the mic.
Listen, guys. Final thoughts before we got a question here.
He said, "How is jiu-jitsu even real?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, it's fake.
Yeah.
You
can just
you
stand
just
up.
gotta
I don't
acknowledge
know.
it, bro. It's fake.
You should
fake,
blows my
definitely
mind.
not try it, not watch it at all. Don't do it, bro.
It's fake.
Anyway,
Train Aikido.
before we got
I do capoeira.
Isaac, final thoughts on the season.
It's going to be a great season. It's probably going to be the best season we've ever done. It's probably going to be the best season. It's not probably. It's going to be the best like product that has come out on the production side. I mean, everybody's kind of hitting on all cylinders. Everybody knows what's going on. We have a stacked like athlete lineup. I mean, you know, Carson, like you're a huge like contribution to that. Like I know I've watched you as you've come up and been on the scene. Like it's been super exciting to watch you. So it's gonna be fun to watch you come in here and play. And like I said, like this competition isn't like anything else. Like the guys that think that they're gonna come in and they're gonna play this like a normal tournament and play it, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna take gold and I'm gonna win. It chews them up and it spits them out. And I've watched grown, very tough men cry their eyes out at the end of this. So, like, I'm excited.
Mickey?
Again, Carson, you're my franchise quarterback, big dog. You know, I'm hyped. I'm awake. I'm woke now after this cup of coffee. This morning cup of Carson has me through the roof. So just thank you for that, brother. That's all.
Egg, final thoughts?
I mean, honestly, this is the most excited I've ever been for any PGF season. We have.
I could tell.
I know. I mean, I'm the born white guy. I got it. All right, but the thing is, we have a stacked lineup of competitors. No question about it. I mean, you start looking at them, you start researching them, and I'll put out some more posts. It is insane. I mean, Carson, you're phenomenal, and I'm excited about you. But I mean, you're just prototypical of all the guys that are there. Like everyone is there to make something happen. The PGF was designed for everyone to be excited about, not just us jiu-jitsu practitioners. It's for everyone. They want excitement. They want movement. They want subs. They want dunks. And that's what Carson and that's what so many of those other guys bring to it. It's like they're sub hunters. They're gonna make it happen. I cannot be more excited. I mean, honestly, I know I should be like jumping up and down. I'm sorry. But I'm too big for that. But honestly, everyone should be pumped for the PGF Season 5. It will be the most interactive, exciting Shark Week of Jiu-Jitsu there is. Period. Stop. Done. Isaac?
Agreed.
Carson,
what do you think, man?
Man, this past year was probably the most challenging thing that I've had to go through with my first real major injury and major surgery, and all the love and support that I've gotten. I can't wait to fly the RGN flag and carry all the supporters on my back and charge into battle for you guys.
Fuck yeah. On that note, we'll come back next week with somebody else. Who do we have next week? Actually, we have
the Moose.
We have Cody Fritz next week, so
Moose.
tune in and get to know Cody as well. So we'll see you next week. Peace. Adios, muchachos. Hasta luego. Hasta la bye-bye. Sayonara.